Alrighty, we are live. What is up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Banging the Booth podcast. Just gonna get everything set up and we'll be ready to go. Hope everyone's day's going well, week's going well, weekend going well. I got this. I was in Cleveland this weekend, so that's how I got the hat. In case you're wondering, there's basically like a sports store for all Ohio sports main sports teams. In Cleveland Hopkins International Airport, and that's where I got this for $45. So we can get the SI commemorative issue, but I guess it's not out at the moment. So settled for this, but not mad with it because I definitely wanted a national championship hat. What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Banging the Booth podcast. Thank you all so much for the support to this point. I very much appreciate it. Given we don't have a lot to talk about with conference championships and MLB news, I'm going to do that first, and then we're going to dive into Immaculate Grid and Daily Walkoff, though I am going to share screen, and I'll have that open while we're but in the meantime, though, being that I don't have a lot to talk about before we get to Mac Grid and Daily Walk Off, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about first. But also, last minute, I ended up going to the Cavs Rockets game Saturday night. Had a fun time. I sat in two different areas for this game just because of how it worked out with people I went with. For a bit of the first half, for second quarter and made into the third, I sat up here. This was like 2:12. And then the rest of the game, I sat down here. Phenomenal game. Cavs almost completed a full comeback against the Rockets, but they managed to still win. Shingun put up a pretty good performance. I did not vlog from it. Given I pretty much kind of I mean, like, the idea to go for it wasn't last second, but the general concept that I went was last second. So I did not go. I did not vlog it, and I wasn't even there the entire game, just because of by the time Sabbath ended, and then got down there because it's about like half hour from my where I live, for context. And so, no vlog, but I was at that game. But either way, let's dive into the notes. Let's start with conference championships. Well, the good news is I got both my predictions right. Well, good and bad. I didn't necessarily want the Chiefs that hard to win, but I did pick them to win, so that pick was correct. And I picked Philly correctly. In my actual bracket, I didn't, but in my weekly picks, I did. For the Philly game, they won 55-23. Pretty much had it from beginning to end. Saquon Barkley's 60-yard run kind of sent the memo that they were not losing this game. Philly in this game, 55 plus points, 200 plus rushing yards, 200 plus net passing yards, 7 rushing touchdowns, 0 turnovers. No other team in NFL history does all that in the same game, whether regular season or playoffs, which is crazy. But yeah, it was just pretty much Philly all game long. And then the Chiefs beat the Bills 32-29 with a whole lot of controversy and here and there. And it's just a wacky whole thing. But the Chiefs are going back to the Super Bowl again because what's new? And they're going to have a chance to three-peat with another Super Bowl matchup against the Eagles. Chiefs is the first team in NFL history to eliminate the same team from playoffs 4 times in 5 straight seasons, but reached the Super Bowl. But no, no, in 5 years, Bills are the first team to reach in NFL history to win postseason games in 5 straight seasons, but not reach the Super Bowl in any of them. And in the 4 postseason games between Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, they combined for 400 plus pass yards, 80 plus rush yards, 65.0 completion percentage, 3 or more 25 plus yard completions, 5 plus total touchdowns, and no more than 1 turnover. They're the only pairs of quarterbacks to have that in playoff games, and it's all 4 of them that they face each other in the playoffs. That's it for conference championship notes. I went 2-0 predictions. Super Bowl pick I'm going to save for next week, just because So it gives me something to talk about next week besides the MLB news. So yeah. So I'm gonna say my Super Bowl pick for next week. And then just some MLB headlines to go over. Some I mentioned last week's episode, but wanted to re-mention. Some I didn't. A mix between the last week and this week, as I did write up notes this week. Anthony Santander officially signed with the Blue Jays, 3 years, $92.5 million deal. Jeff Hoffman also signed with the Blue Jays, 3 years, $33 million deal. The Cleveland Guardians traded outfielder Miles Straw and international bonus pool money to the Toronto Blue Jays for cash or a player to be named later. Big liability they got off their roster. He is just defense only, pretty much. Andrew Kittredge signing with the Baltimore Orioles, 1 year, $10 million. Paul Sewald signing with the Guardians, 1 year, $7 million. Michael Lorenzen going back to Kansas City, not re-signing but returning, 1 year, $7 million. Left-handed pitcher Martin Perez signing with the White Sox, 1 year, $5 million. Infielder Josh Rojas signing with the White Sox, 1 year, $3.5 million. Reliever Jose Leclerc signing with the A's, 1 year, $10 million. Infielder Donovan Solano signing with the Mariners, 1 year, $3.5 million. Right reliever Chris Martin signs with Texas Rangers, who he was with from 2018 to 2019 on a 1 year deal. Outfielder Jurickson Profar signs a 3-year, $42 million deal with the Braves. AJ Minter signing with the rival Mets, 2 years, $22 million. Outfielder Jesse Winker re-signing with the Mets, 1 year, $8 million. Infielder Ahmed Rosario signing with the Nats, 1 year, $2 million. Reliever Jorge Lopez also signing with the Nats, 1 year, $3 million. Left-hander Shinosuke Ogasawara signed with the Nats for 2 years. And the Astros traded reliever Ryan Presley and cash to the Cubs for right-handed pitching prospect Juan Bayo. I do not know much about the pitching prospect. The Cubs just got one heck of a reliever. They're not the only move they made. In part of my notes, they also traded infielder utility player Miles Mastrobuoni to Seattle for cash. This was just an odd trade, and I don't even know what they were doing with it. I guess John Birdie is going to replace that. I don't know. Right-hander Elvin Rodriguez signing with Milwaukee to 1 year deal. Colin Ray signing with the Cubs on 1 year, $5 million deal. Adam Frazier returning to the Pirates as he started his career there. Not a re-signing, but a return to the Pirates. 1 year, $1.525 million. Caleb Ferguson signing with the Pirates, 1 year, $3 million. Tim Mesa signing with the Pirates, 1 year, $1.5 million. Austin Hayes signing with the Reds, 1 year, $5 million. Utility player John Birdie signing with the Cubs, 1 year, $2 million. Ryoki Sasaki signing with the Dodgers on a minor league deal, but I imagine he won't be too long before he gets called up to the majors. Reliever Tanner Scott signing with the Dodgers, 4 years, $72 million, and Justin Verlander signing with the Giants, 1 year, $15 million. So that is all the MLB the notes part. So let's dive into Immaculate Grid and Daily Walkoff. So today's Immaculate Grid categories are San Francisco Giants, 200,000 plus career hits, batting, and Gold Glove, and Guardians, Mariners, and Nationals. Cleveland, San Francisco. I could go Kenny Lofton. I could go Matt Williams. I'm going to go someone who I think is forgettable, really, in a way you could say, for both teams. Joe Carter. 2%, I will take that. Giants, Mariners. Giants and Mariners. Oh, I mean, I'm taking a risk that he might be high, but I don't think he's going to really be high. Mitch Haniger. A lot higher than I thought, but I'll take 12%. And then Giants, Nats. I'm going with Michael Morse. This might be someone high, but 7%, I'll take that. Okay. 2,000 hits, I'm going to come back to. Cleveland Gold Glove, Omar Vizquela for sure fits here. Does this person who I'm thinking of fit? No. Who are you? No. Uh, Hmm. No. Mm, no, there's no need. Shoe? Mm-mm. Mm. Well, no, it's the Mariners and Nationals. I just realized someone for Cleveland 2,000 plus hits career. Oh, probably will be top for Gold Glove. Marvis Gal, 3%. I will take that. Um, you know what? I have a feeling he's gonna be high, but I'll go with him. 0.8%. I'm kind of surprised he is that low. Okay, Mariners 2,000 plus hits. Did you get enough? Not even close. Did you get enough? Yes. I'm gonna go Raul Ibanez. 2%. I will take that. Gold Glove with Seattle. I'm gonna go Kyle Seager. 3%. I will take that. Nationals 2,000 plus career hits, which does include Expos. Did you do it? No. Mm, did you? I'm gonna go. The probably will be a high answer. Andre Dawson. 13%. Okay. Nats Gold Glove. He could have been used for a Gold Glove. Mm, like struggling to think of Nats Gold Glove there. All right, I'm just gonna submit this. Larry Walker. 5%. I'll take that. I did not put any of the top answers, so that is good. So the top answers for Guardians Giants at 17% is Kenny Lofton. For Guardians 2,000 plus hits for career batting is at 25% is Jim Thome. For Guardians Gold Glove at 23% is Omar Vizquel. For Giants Mariners, I forgot he even played for the Giants. I forget he played for the Giants sometimes. At 31% is Randy Johnson. He's also top for Nationals Giants at 25%. For Mariners 2,000 plus hits career batting at 26% is Edgar Martinez, and Mariners Gold Glove at 42% is Ken Griffey Jr. At Nationals 2,000 plus hits career batting at 28% is Vladimir Guerrero Sr. And at Nationals Gold Glove at 40% is Ryan Zimmerman. So that is today's Immaculate Grid. Let's give Daily Walkoff a try. How much am I? I'm good on timing. Yeah, I'm gonna see how many I could do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna split so I can keep track. A, if someone pops up in chat, and B, if on timing. So today's daily walk off. The categories are 1999 top 3 in hits, 2020 top 5 in hits, 2021 top 5 hits, and mainly played shortstop. So 2021 Hap, Baez, Rafael Ortega, Ramos Ramirez, Castro, Derek Lee. Swanson's going to be mainly played short. Sosa probably will be 99. No, actually, he's going to be. Let's submit this and see how this goes. Actually, pretty good. Okay, so Castro, I swap it like this, and there we go. I post, by the way, my daily walk off on my computer for my computer results on X every day, which is linked in the link tree in my bio. So go check that out. I'll actually have to fix the link. I think still there. Which reminds me, I should fix that link. While I'm at it. I'm gonna fix the link. I also want to fix some things in my link tree. I'm not gonna show my link tree just because I don't need to. Or not gonna show me editing it. Here we go. Let's platforms. So probably need to update what platforms I'm still on my audio. Availability. Sorry about this. Okay. No, that's good. Now my link tree should be up to date. Sorry about that. So the answers for the Cubs: 1999 top 3 in hits, Henry Rodriguez, Sammy Sosa, Mark Grace; 2020, 2020 top 5 in hits, Ramos Ramirez, Starlin Castro, and Derek Lee; 2021 top 5 in hits, Ian Happ, Javier Baez, Rafael Ortega; mainly played shortstop, Dansby Swanson, Ronnie Cedeno, and Ray Sanchez. So my Diamondbacks options: Josh Rojas, Paul Goldschmidt, Pavin Smith, Matt Williams, Miguel Montero, Chris Owings, Luis Gonzalez, Jay Bell, Willie Bloomquist, Ketel Marte, David Peralta, and Alex Cintron. So 2021 should be Marte, Rojas, and Peralta. Shortstops, I think, are going to be Bell, Bloomquist, and Owings. Flip you. Let's see how this goes. Sorry about that. Mostly correct. Just got to flip these two, and now fully correct. So, full correct answers for Diamondbacks today: 1999 top 3 in hits, Matt Williams, Jay Bell, Luis Gonzalez; 2000 through 2020 top 5 in hits, David Peralta, Miguel Montero, Paul Goldschmidt; 2021 top 5 in hits, Ketel Marte, Josh Rojas, Pavin Smith; and mainly played shortstop, Alex Cintron, Willie Bloomquist, and Chris Owings. Braves options: Brian McCann, Chipper Jones, Ronald Acuna, Andrew Jones, Austin Riley, Brian Jordan, Dansby Swanson, Freddie Freeman, Mark DeRosa, Rafael Furcal, Yunel Escobar, and Jeff Blauser. Furcal, Swanson, and Escobar, I believe, are going to be the shortstops. Riley, Freeman, and Acuna. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say for now. Andrew Jones, Chipper, and Brian Jordan. All right, let's submit this and see how this goes. Okay, almost correct. Let's flip Freeman, Blauser with Furcal, DeRosa with Swanson, see how this goes. Now we are fully correct. So, walk-off triple. We had a walk-off double and a walk-off triple. Full correct answers for the Braves: 1999 top 3 in hits, Andrew Jones, Chipper Jones, Brian Jordan; 2000 through 2020 top 5 in hits, Brian McCann, Rafael Furcal, Freddie Freeman; 2021 top 5 in hits, Austin Riley, Dansby Swanson, Ronald Acuna Jr., and mainly played shortstop, Escobar, Mark DeRosa, and Jeff Blauser. Baltimore Orioles. So you have Cedric Mullins, Kiko Garcia, Albert Bell, Ryan Mountcastle, Cesar Asturis, Trey Mancini, BJ Surhoff, Adam Jones, Brian Roberts, Tim Beckham, Mike Bordick, and Manny Machado. Okay. Kiko, Bell, I'm going to say Bordick. 2021 should be Mullins, Mountcastle, Mancini, Jones, Roberts, and Machado. Let's submit this and see how this goes. Fully correct except for swapping two. And now fully correct, a walk-off double. So the full correct answers for the Baltimore Orioles: 1999 top 3 in hits, BJ Surhoff, Mike Bordick, Albert Bell, Adam Jones, Ryan Roberts, Manny Machado for 2020 top 5 in hits, 2021 top 5 in hits, Cedric Mullins, Ryan Mountcastle, Trey Mancini, mainly played shortstop, Tim Beckham, Cesar Sturz, and Kiko Garcia. Boston Red Sox options: Jeff Offerman, Nomar, Glenn Hoffman, Troy O'Leary, Jason Varitek, Alex Verdugo, Julio Lugo, Rafael Devers, Dustin Pedroia, David Ortiz, Alex Gonzalez, Xander Bogaerts. So, Nomar should be short. Alex Gonzalez, I guess, could be short. Or maybe Lugo. Feeling it's more likely Lugo. And Alex Gonzalez here. There. Let's submit this. Xander there. Nomar there. Alex Gonzalez there. And we have a walk-off homer. So, full correct answers for Boston Red Sox. Jose Offerman, Troy O'Leary, Nomar Garcia-Parra, Dustin Pedroia, Jason Varitek, David Ortiz, Alex Verdugo, Rafael Devers, Xander Bogaerts, Glenn Hoffman, Julio Lugo, and Alex Gonzalez in that order with regards to the categories. Yeah, I'll go like a few more. I don't know if I'm gonna go all 30, but I'll go at least a few more here tonight. Chicago White Sox. So Jose Abreu, Tim Anderson, Paul Konerko, El Amon, AJ Pierzynski, Ron Uribe, Ray Durham, Maglio Ordonez, Andrew Vaughn, Leroy Garcia, Royce Clayton, and Alexi Ramirez. Uribe should be short. Alexei should be short. Tim Anderson, I have a feeling, is going to be the shortstop. Konerko, Clayton, Durham, or Almond, Abreu, or Pierzynski, Garcia, Durham, Abreu. No, I'm not sure. Honestly, let's submit this and see how this goes. So it had some parts correct and some parts not. Usually I like to just swap around with this, and that will usually get me more somewhere. That definitely helped. And this should help. That absolutely helped. Flip these two, and now we are fully correct. Walk-off double. So the full correct answer for the White Sox: Ray Durham, Paul Konerko, Maglio Ordonez, Jose Abreu, AJ Pierzynski, Alexei Ramirez, Tim Anderson, Leroy Garcia, Andrew Vaughn, Bill Almond, Juan Uribe, and Royce Clayton. Yeah, I'll push a few more. So with the Reds, Sean Casey, Barry Larkin, Pokey Reese, Jose Iglesias, Jesse Winker, Jonathan India, Orlando Cabrera, Adam Dunn, Nick Castellanos, Jay Bruce, Brandon Phillips, and Felipe Lopez. I have a feeling Larkin, Casey, and Lopez are going to be 99. Reese, Iglesias, and Orlando Cabrera for the shortstops. Phillips, Bruce, and Dunn for 2000 to 2020. And then 2021, Winker, India, Castellanos. And I'm mostly correct except flipping Reese and Lopez, and now I'm fully correct. So the full correct answers for the Reds: Sean Casey, Barry Larkin, Pokey Reese, Brandon Phillips, Jay Bruce, Adam Dunn, Jesse Winker, Jonathan India, Nick Castellanos, Orlando Cabrera, Jose Iglesias, and Felipe Lopez. I'm going to do one more team, and then we'll call it a night. So with the Guardians, Carlos Santana, Johnny Peralta, Manny Ramirez, Harold Ramirez, Felix Fermin, Franmil Reyes, Grady Sizemore, Ahmed Rosario, Roberto Alomar, Travis Hafner, Tom Verizer, and Omar Vizquel. Manny Verizer and Alomar, I'm going to save for 99. Peralta, Sizemore, Fermin, or Santana, and then let's see how this goes. So a lot correct, but also a lot wrong. Let's flip Santana and Peralta. Flip Peralta into shortstop for Rosario. Flip Vizquel with Verizer. And fully correct for a walk-off homer. So the full correct answers for the Guardians: Omar Vizquel, Roberto Alomar, Manny Ramirez, Carlos Santana, Travis Hafner, Grady Sizemore, Harold Ramirez, Ahmed Rosario, Mel Reyes, Johnny Peralta, Felix Fermin, and Tom Verizer. That's as much as I'm going to do for podcast. But with that